Hi everybody, welcome to this week's energy clearing exercise. Our focus is draining fear from the kidneys. So take a moment to get comfortable. You may find your comfort seated, standing, or lying down. In movement or in stillness, with your eyes open or closed. And if you'd like to take a moment to look around the room, whether you're inside or outside, just looking around your space, identifying colors, smells, sounds, anything that's going to help orient you to where you are right here and now. And you may even want to orient yourself to your body. These are just suggestions, so only do what feels right and comfortable to you. You can take your hands and wiggle fingers. You can wiggle toes. You can circle your wrists and ankles. Or perhaps you may want to take your hands and just give yourself some squeezes gently, or even a hug. Some people may want to stick out their tongue, move their neck around, blink their eyes, scrunch your face, do some hip circles, circle your abdomen, whatever feels good to you, just to really connect with yourself and with this moment, again, only as much as what feels comfortable. And we're going to either visualize, mentally intend, or feel this exercise. So choose whichever one works best for you. And sometimes people alternate. That's fine. And just a friendly reminder that something may come up for you, something may not. You may be able to perceive thoughts, ideas, images. You may not. Trust that this is effective, whether you are identifying a particular fear, memory, situation, etc., or not. So no pressure. Just you get to do the exercise with or without conscious awareness of what is being released for you. We're going to go to our kidneys. And some of you may want to place your hands on your low back and connect with your kidneys. Some of you may not. The location of the kidneys is on the right and the left side, on either side of and behind the stomach. So behind the liver and gallbladder, behind spleen and pancreas. So it's easier to kind of connect with or feel them sometimes by placing your hands or your awareness, your attention on the low back. Some of you may know this region as the low back or the quadratus lumborum region. If you put your thumbs just above your hips and you wrap your fingers around your back, you're essentially covering the kidneys. And you can keep your hands there or drop your hands. This is just to kind of help you locate the kidneys, connect with the kidneys. And what we're going to do is we're going to light up the kidneys. I'd like you to pick a color and label that color fear. What color comes to you for fear? If nothing comes to you, it's absolutely safe and fine to just pick a color. You don't have to have a color that you associate with fear for this to work. You can just randomly pick one. And now fill your kidneys with that color. That color is going to identify your fears. Just let it swim around, slosh around, swirl around in your kidneys, finding fear on the right side, on the left side. And as I said earlier, you may identify words, thoughts, memories, experiences, people, etc. Or you may not. Maybe you perceive where that light goes and gets stuck, or maybe not. You can just set that intention that the color is identifying any and all fear that you are ready to release. Okay, and now for draining this fear. I'm going to give you a couple of options, and you can use one of these or come up with your own. You can visualize a faucet on each of your kidneys just suddenly appearing, being installed. A faucet that you can turn on as much or as little as you want to begin releasing this fear. Or perhaps you want some drain tubes that are coming out of the bottom or the side, any part of your kidney, and just letting it drain out those tubes. And if you have another idea, use that idea now and just slowly or quickly, it's up to you. You choose the speed. You choose how much fear you're releasing. And just let it drain out. It's just pouring out, draining out, trickling out. And that fear that is leaving you is turning into a new energy as it leaves. Whether you would like it to go to Earth and have Earth recycle it, or you would like to have the cosmic energy that surrounds us transform it into a loving, healing energy, you can just set that intention now that whatever leaves you gets turned into something healing and helpful for others, for the world, for the universe. Maybe you even see it change color as it floats away or dissolves into the earth or disappears. Now let's fill up our kidneys. Let's replace what we released with delicious, healing energy. With love, with courage, with faith, with all that you need in the absence of that fear. So visualize, mentally intend, or feel your kidneys becoming a beautiful sapphire blue. In some cultures, the kidneys are blue-black or a sapphire blue. And this color helps strengthen the kidneys. So let's strengthen our physical functioning and our energetic functioning with this blue sapphire energy, or any other blue or any other color that feels right to you. And just allow that color to pulsate, to strengthen, to fill. You may even see it as water. Kidneys are associated with the water element, and so you may even want to see a blue ocean or lake or pond. And now just take a moment. Perhaps you want to sway or rock side to side, wiggle fingers and toes, scrunch your face or blink your eyes. Movement and stillness, both are just fine. And if it feels good, just take a look around. Reorient back to the objects, colors, sights, smells, anything around you. Maybe even look down at your hands and feet or other parts of your body. Give yourself a little hug or a squeeze. Thank you for joining me in this week's exercise. I'll see you next time.